The newest rear handle circular saw on the market today is the Hercules 20 volt 7¼ blade. And it does say you need to have at least the 5 amp hour battery or higher on there. So we also picked up the 12 amp hour extreme performance battery to go with this saw. This is model number HCB72B-1. 15 amp corded power, faster than corded. I don't know about that one. 725 cuts per charge. So that's saying with the 5 amp hour battery. So with our 12 amp hour battery, should be a whole lot more, right? That's 5,800 RPMs. 2.5 inch cut depth at 90 degrees. 1 7/8 cut depth at 45 degrees. And it is bare tool weight at 9.84 pounds. We've got the 12 amp hour extreme performance, and we also picked up brand new 7¼ spider framing blade. Let's see here. Looks like I can just pull this out like so. All right. It's a pretty big unit. That might even be bigger than the Flex rear handle. I heard the framing blades from Hercules are actually pretty good, but we're gonna skip all that nonsense and go with the spider anyway. Could hook up some dust collection here. You'll mount it like so. Have this little clip here, push it up into the chute, and you'll have a little screw supplied. I'm not gonna put that on now though. I'm not gonna use any dust collection for now. Looks like our depth of cut notches are very visible. Let's see if there's any positive stops. So no positive stops for depth. That does feel like a pretty smooth, nice action there. Fairly easy to do. You can tell a lot of this is nice and magnesium. Let's go ahead and lock that down to full depth. All the markings at the front are nice and very, very visible. Now it doesn't look like it comes with a guide, but you do have a spot to put it in from either side. Looks like you can bevel all the way up to 53 degrees. That's pretty standard. You have some fairly nice positive stops. There is at 15. What is that? 22.5, 30, 45, and 53. Feels like there's positive stops at all those places. Now, do we have some tool storage on here? Yes, we do. We have onboard tool storage right underneath the handle here. Pull out, similar to the Flex. Righty-loosey. Like so. See here, this actually does have the diamond, which means we're going to knock this portion out. Something like that. Now we have our diamond. There we go. Also, we have a new team member on the channel. This is Coda here. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Yeah. Really holds that battery in there pretty good. This is a pretty big, pretty heavy unit here. Now, does this have a brake? Yes, it does. Now, why do you get Hercules tools? To save money, mostly, right? These are some pretty good tools, but if you're wanting to save money, I bought the 12 amp hour battery and the saw with the 20% off coupon that's going on right now for Memorial Day weekend for $260 after tax. That's without a charger. So just the bare tool and the 12 amp hour battery. Granted, you don't have to get the 12 amp hour battery. You're still going to be over $200. And if you're over $200, you might as well get the Metabo HPT 36 volt rear handle circular saw. Right now it's on a BOGO where you get the 8 amp hour battery, or the 8 amp hour / the 4 amp hour battery and a charger, and then you get the rear handle circular saw for free. So $200 or less, you get the Metabo HPT unit, which is lighter, and I don't know how this performs yet, but the Metabo HPT performs very well. Here we go, first cut with the Hercules rear handle circular saw. been going pretty easy. Let's see what happens if I actually try to go through this 2x a little bit faster. Went pretty hard on that last one. Now let's really get into it, see what happens. That was pretty good. Now let's take a 45-degree cut. Do a full depth cut through this pressure treated 4x. This is a pretty big saw here, even compared to that of the Flex 24 volt. You can see there, that is with the 10 amp hour stacked lithium, and that's with the 12 amp hour extreme performance. You're a lot bulkier up here for the motor than you are for the Flex. A lot bulkier. The shoe is also a lot wider. It looks like 5 inches for the Hercules. Looks like 4 for the Flex. Actually has a nice rafter hook where it's meant for 2x. I think this goes up to 3 inches here as well. Now if you're trying to decide between the Flex and the Hercules, definitely go with the Flex. The Flex a lot more powerful and even lighter than the Hercules, even though it's a 24 volt saw. This is a good saw, but still for a budget, I'd go Metabo HPT all day. If you're in the Hercules line, I'd definitely get the rear handle from them. I haven't tried any other saws from them, but this seems like a pretty decent saw. If you're not in the Hercules line and you're trying to figure out which rear handle saw you want to get, probably not this one. Either the Metabo HPT or the Flex is going to be the answer. This should be $149 bare tool, and you can get 20% off right now for Memorial Day weekend. My goodness, what are you doing?